I'm going to win $100 or Jonathan's going to win $100. That's how it's going to go. We're going to bet on the NBA today.
It's our repetition. I'm stacking these trophies. I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor. I give you the vision.
It's my favorite professional sport, so I'm going to win probably because I think Jonathan's is the NFL still, despite the fact that 90% of the league is injured. Not a big deal.
Whatever.
Everything is completely fungible. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. The NBA, maybe the regular season.
Everything is completely fair and above board. The NBA.
Kawhi Leonard didn't do anything wrong.
He didn't do anything at all. That's the problem. Had he done a single thing, we wouldn't be in this pickle. But
yeah,
anyway.
I mean, we can talk about that. We don't know what the bet is about. It might be about Kawhi Leonard. It might be. Let me take a guess at what the bet is because we don't know what Jones has come up with for the bet.
We never do.
How many games will Kawhi Leonard be suspended for?
It's really good one.
Guess. Yeah.
I like that as a bet. I love that as a bet. I don't think he's going to do it. And the reason why I don't think he's going to do that is because it's unclear how long it's going to be until the suspension. And so they may, I would guess he's going to wait until there's an announcement that we're going to announce what the suspension is, and then maybe. But I think it's too soon for that. I've heard talk that it may go till the All-Star break before they even finish the investigation.
Yeah,
they really overturn every stone.
That's a good point. So that's not going to be the bet. You're right. That's going to be a fun bet when we get to make it, though. And it's just going to come out of nowhere, I bet, because Jones has all the machinations in play.
If I was Jones, what would I do? If I was going for a longer-term bet, I might do whoever the leading scorer in the NBA is, how many points are they going to score per game this season? But I don't think he's doing that. I think he's doing something more recent, more new. So it's going to be in the first month or the first 2 weeks of the NBA.
That sounds pretty right.
Something like that.
That sounds pretty right.
I know.
Why do we let Jones have so much power over us? This isn't cool. He has too much power.
Mind.
We're just guessing about what he's thinking.
You have to give up some of the power, though, to have a full level of pleasure and control of your life. You know what I mean?
Why did you have to say it that way? I didn't like that.
I have a deep understanding of human psychoses, and I've watched a lot of movies and read a lot of books.
Pleasure, yeah.
You have to be the most powerful people in the world. You know how they really get there is they give up that power, Grant.
All right. Anyway,
they give it up,
the NBA
Grant.
is not your favorite of professional sports. You're a big fan. You enjoy the NBA. We talk about it all the time. Give me some general thoughts on the NBA this year.
I mean, coming back to the Kawhi Leonard thing, I have to tell you, if they don't resolve this in a way that is satisfactory to me, they may lose me as a fan. It's a really big deal to me that the Clippers have done a thing, it looks like, where they have essentially paid their superstar a lot more money than they were supposed to, circumventing the salary cap, when my favorite team, for example, the Boston Celtics, have broken up their championship roster this year because of the salary cap. They let go of two of their best players for free, basically, because of the same cap, which they could have circumvented if they're allowed to. So to me, this feels like obvious cheating, and I think they need to bring the hammer down on the Clippers. Not just because I'm a fan of the Celtics, to be clear. It's just extra painful as a result of that. If somehow the Clippers were to get away with it, I would feel this way if I was a fan of any team. I really care about fairness when it comes to team building. That's always been my biggest thing, not just in the NBA, in all major sports. I stopped being a baseball fan in the 90s when the Yankees got Roger Clemens because I thought it wasn't fair to the rest of the league, even though I was a Yankee fan. Clemens had just won 2 back-to-back Cy Youngs. He had 2 more years left on the Toronto Blue Jays contract, and he left Toronto because Toronto couldn't afford to pay him anymore. To me, that was just made no sense at all. It just didn't seem right. And the Yankees just had to absorb all these great players. I was done with baseball. So to me, fairness is vital for me to be able to enjoy the entire operation. So they got to do this right. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm out, but I feel like I'm out.
You're not out.
We'll see.
You're not out. Tatum comes back strong, and the Celtics win 58 games. You're not out, buddy.
Well, he's not coming back this year.
Okay, but I'm just saying, get any moment that the Celtics are good for a second. How excited are you?
It's not impossible.
Give me your hype meter on Drake May right now. Your home. Yeah.
I mean, okay. First of all, we're not only talking about the NBA, but that's great. NFL, Drake May, as a Patriots fan, I've been excited about Drake May since before we drafted him. Really wanted to draft him. Feeling pretty good. The kid made a lot of great throws. The arrow is really pointing up, and he is just where you want him to be at this part of his career. It's early in the second season. He's shown clear improvement. He's got the right body. He's got all the physical tools. He processes well. He can make all the throws. He's got a chance to be a Josh Allen type player.
Blah, blah, blah. Point being that at many points in history, you've been like, the NFL might lose me as a fan if X happens.
When did they ever do anything where they might lose me as a fan for real?
When
Nothing.
like they weren't going to come down very hard on some domestic violence thing, and
you're making this up. No, that's not true. That's not true. I never said that, not once. The only time I ever feel like things like I actually said this about the Celtics too recently, where there was some player or something who they were considering drafting, I think. And I was like, if they draft that guy, I'm out. I don't remember who it was anymore. It was someone who had done some really bad crime to some other human being. And I was like, I can't be a Celtics fan if they bring that guy on. And they did not, whoever it was. I don't remember the scenario anymore. Luckily, I guess I scrubbed it from my brain. Hey, let's talk about happier things, though. What are you looking forward to most in the NBA as a big NBA fan?
Well, I am a delusional Trailblazers fan, so I'm looking forward to them exceeding expectations, which is a guarantee as a delusional fan. It's right now, on October 7th, which is the date it is right now, 2025, the world is wide open. The Trailblazers could win 50 games. It could happen. Right. I'm not expecting it to happen, but it's within the realm of possibilities. The roll of the dice could come up snake eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Every year you and I make a bet about the Trailblazers, and I just take the under on whatever the Las Vegas line is, and you take the over, right? We actually haven't done it this year. We could do a bonus bet for this show, and the Blazers bet as well. Shall we do that?
Is the line still 32 wins? The disrespectful?
I don't know. It's something like that. We can look it up. We want to just take whatever like the FanDuel one is, as long as it's right around as long as the price is about the same on both sides, we'll take it, kind of a thing. Okay, we'll do $100 on that.
Assuming we haven't.
That's a bonus bet, though.
Just a bonus bet. That's not the bet. That's just a bonus bet.
That's not the bet. We know what that bet is. We don't know what the actual bet is, but I guess it's time to find out.
Yeah, Jones, bring us in. What is the actual bet going to be about the NBA this year?
Well, I just looked it up. Side note, the Blazers line currently is 34.5.
It went up.
Great.
Damn it.
I love that.
Bet earlier.
Yep, you blew it, kid.
Oh, well.
But you're optimistic. Come on, they're going to be.
34.5 is still disrespectful. I piss on 34.5.
They have Drew Holiday.
34.5 for breakfast. Have you seen Denny Advia driving the lane? He's going to win 34.5 by himself.
What's that? You love that Kamara guy too, right? Yep.
Kamara? Yeah. Oh, don't shit on Kamara. Kamara's the best wing defender in the league. Jason Tatum probably tore his Achilles because he was afraid of Kamara. That's probably why he tore his Achilles.
I talked to Grant, and he's like, the Blazers are winning in the midst of winning 21 games for like the 5th season in a row. And he's like, we have 2 of the best wing players in the league. I mean, we get multiple draft picks for either of these guys right now. You are
mischaracterizing this for sure. I said something like the 2 most last year during the season, near the end of the season, I said something like Advia and Kamara are probably the 2 most valuable trade assets. You hadn't been following the Blazers at all. You assumed it was Klingon or Sharp or Scoot. And
correct.
And you looked it up, and you're like, oh wait, no, Grant's right. Those guys are actually.
But you did say multiple first-round picks. You did say
for Kamara, for sure.
Yeah,
he would get multiple first-round picks, definitely.
If they're if they're like at the end of the round.
I mean, they're not going to get the first overall pick for him, but
they're not getting lottery picks for Kamara. That's all I'm saying. All right, but he was better than I realized, which was your point.
He was first team all defense, or was he second team all defense? He was second team all defense.
He was not first team all defense.
Well, I think he was second team all defense.
I wouldn't know about that.
You wouldn't know anything, and you're still trying to make assumptions. You're like, Kamara is basically like the 900th best player in Oregon. Even he's not even very good.
I'm just going to say this.
About. He's Belgian.
Thank you for
He's Belgian.
Thank you for the $100, and by that I mean the $100 you're going to pay me after the Blazers do not win 34.5 games or more.
Wow. So you just think Vegas is overestimating the Blazers for the first time in history? That's what you think?
No. I think you always overestimate the Blazers. Overestimate the Blazers. You think they're underestimated.
I'm just hopeful. And I did qualify that I am delusional, but I am hopeful.
Yeah.
And at least I have hope. I bought the Blazer Vision package. It cost me $120. Okay, I need hope.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's always good to make bets with someone who is self-proclaimed delusional about the topic that you're making the bet on. By the way,
we made a bet on the Vegas line. It can't be that bad. We're just doing it with no juice. That's actually a good bet for both of us. Yeah,
it is. Of course, it is. Yeah. That's the whole point. We went for a 0 EV bet. Yeah. So it's a fair bet.
All right, fine.
You're going to lose. All right, let's get
bring
to
Jones in finally. We tried to bring Jones in. We got upset again. It's okay. That's how it goes. Jones, what's the bet?
It's my fault. I put the line in. All right. So this year, the number 1 overall pick was Cooper Flagg, and he's the new hope in Dallas. And of course, the previous superstar in Dallas was Luka Doncic, who's reportedly in the best shape of his career.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So Dallas and LA both have 3 games in October to kick off the season. Assuming both players play 3 games by October 30th, how many more points will Luka average than Cooper Flagg?
Wow.
Ooh, over the course of 3 games. Okay.
Jeez.
How many more will he average? You said
Yes.
he averaged.
So to be clear, if Luka averages 30 and Cooper Flagg averages 22, that means then the answer is 8. The correct answer would be 8. Okay.
Jones, can you give us who they're playing? We would need to know.
That'd be great.
That is
smart question.
Great question. Let me just give me 1 second, which we will.
Luka might be too busy deflecting all the haters for LeBron's second decision. In the meantime, do you guys know about this? Where LeBron put out this thing, I'm doing a second decision. Wait a couple days. And it was just a Hennessy ad. Everybody got mad.
It's always an ad now. It's like I saw the trailer for this. I just saw the second decision. I was like, that's obviously an ad. It's 100% an ad. And
of course.
They're always doing that. So never fall for that, people. All right,
I didn't fall for it, but people are mad. People are mad.
They do that.
All right.
Online, they get mad.
Here we go. We have the Mavericks. Their first 3 games, they play the Spurs, the Wizards, and the Raptors.
Okay.
All right.
And
not exactly world beaters.
The Lakers' first 3 games play the Warriors, the Timberwolves, and the Kings.
Okay.
All
cool.
Right.
Hey, let's also say this, that because someone may get a night off, someone may miss something. It's just for the first 3 games that each of these guys plays, what their averages are, and we'll do the subtraction, right? So if someone misses a game, it doesn't mean the bet's off or anything like that.
Yeah, that sounds.
If someone if someone like tears their ACL after game 1, we can revisit this. But
we might have to call it off.
Normal, right? Yeah, normal load management or whatever, just after the first 3 games for each player. Okay.
Luke is in too good of shape that he tore his whole body with his new muscles.
I mean, I don't know. Can he handle running without all the layers of fat on him? It's unclear. We're gonna find out.
Did those teams give you any idea of a change in your bet, Levy?
Not really. I mean, I don't think I think Luka's going to do what Luka does almost no matter who he's playing. I would guess Cooper Flagg similarly is going to have whatever his role in the offense is and get similar types of shots. I mean, the Spurs are a pretty good defensive team, I think. They've got Wemby. Maybe that's going to mess up Flagg a little bit. But then he gets the Wizards and the Raptors, who are not very good. So it's got to more than even out. If not, it probably helps Flagg a little bit. Besides that, I don't think it really matters. The Kings are a terrible defensive team, but I would assume Luka's going to do more or less what Luka does in any of these cases.
I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to score like 65 on the Timberwolves because he hates Rudy Gobert and he just wants to destroy Rudy
but they're
Gobert.
an unbelievable. They're like one of the best defensive teams in the league, right? So
yeah, but
that's
have you seen Luka look at Rudy Gobert in the eyes and decide to ruin his life? Because he does that all the time.
I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
We've all seen it many times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I have some sense of this guy. Hey, can you tell us what Luka averaged last year? Is that easy to tell us?
Yes, it should be.
28. It was like 28.
I would guess it was like 30, 31.
No,
well, they did get traded mid-season.
He got traded, and there was all sorts of.
How about this? If it's possible, tell us what he averaged once he became a Laker. That'd be even better. But do your best.
27.7. That's my guess.
Higher. I say higher.
Last season he averaged 28.2. Over his career, he averages 28.6.
Great. Okay.
All right.
I have some stuff.
All right. So what we're gonna do?
And figured out.
We are going to send Jones our bids for the difference in points between Flagg and Luka for the season, right?
Yep.
And then whoever's closer wins, I guess. Okay. I'm thinking about my bid.
Me too. I'm thinking about Cooper Flagg and his long face.
His long face?
He's got a very long face. It's
long.
He's
still got his first facial hair that he ever grew. That's for sure.
He still has it?
It's his first.
You know that? You looked today? You asked
I did
him
a carbon
today, you texted
dating.
him?
I did carbon dating.
Oh.
When he was
I didn't
asleep.
know carbon dating worked that way, but okay. It's like,
well,
I am the first facial hair. I'm not just an old facial hair. I'm the premier facial hair on Cooper Flagg's face.
It's a new type of, it's an AI-based carbon dating thing.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
see.
So let's see here. I'm going to think it's something like that and like that. My number's like that. What are you going to do, though?
I'm still thinking.
It still matters what you do. I want to.
Yeah, of course. There's a little bit of a gamesmanship here. It matters what you think the other person is going to do.
If I think we have very different numbers, then trying to I could game it out a little bit and do better. But if I think we're going to be kind of close, then I should just go for the best possible number.
Should we do a bonus? I have an idea for a bonus.
Oh, what's the bonus?
$50 bonus if you get it within a point, and you're the winner.
Sure. Done.
All right.
Love it.
We've got a $50 bonus on this one. For if you get the difference between Flagg and Luka within a point.
Now I'm very motivated to just get it exactly right and not worry about you at all, which is fine.
That's the idea. That's the idea.
All right. I am.
My bid is in.
Locked in. I've sent my bid in.
All right. Bids
I
are both
how close
in.
They are to each other.
Jones, let us know what has been bid here. I want to know what Levy thinks.
I hope I have the higher number of the two of us.
I don't know if you're going to.
I think
man.
I do.
I don't know if you're going
really?
to.
I'm guessing I do, but we'll see. When you say it like that, we'll see.
This is pretty incredible.
Oh, we're really close, huh? All
yeah.
Right.
So the bids are Grant with 17.8 and Jonathan with 17.6.
Oh my God. So basically 17.7 is the middle there. Okay. So I guess
we could both get within a point. What happens then?
Then then it's moot. You know?
Yeah, I guess if you both then we both get the $50 bonus, so no one gets it. Okay.
All right, so ultimately what this comes down to is I have over 17.7 and you have under 17.7.
I don't like it. I wanted to have the high side of this. I almost went 18 and was like, I should go down a little bit, I guess. Do you think like I do that Cooper Flagg isn't going to really average that many points in the beginning of the season? Because that's just what I thought. I just think Cooper Flagg's not going to average that many points in the beginning of the season. I'm like he's going to average like 11 points a game, right? 12 points a game, and so
I think Luka has some tough competition, but Luka might just go nuclear on tough competition because he's a competitor.
Also, he does get the Kings that third game, which is not tough competition.
Right.
So, there's a lot of worlds where Cooper Flagg just isn't ready yet and scores like 7 points a game, and you just win the season.
And Luka's clearly got something to prove here with his whole like off-season getting in shape thing. Like I wonder if he's just going to come out blasting. So
yeah, I almost want. I actually honestly I guess I was trying to get the perfect number because of our bonus. So I guess we were really thinking about this very similarly.
Yes, we were.
That's wild. If Chris didn't say the thing about decimal points, we both probably put it in 18, and then
maybe we
would have had to do a decimal point. I don't know.
All right, so the line is 17.7. Jones, who do you think is going to win this bet?
Oh man, I think Luka is coming out just like I've got to prove myself to everybody. So I think I'm going to go with Grant.
I hope you're right.
Here's the thing I have going for me is Kyrie Irving is not playing on the Mavericks for the first few months of the season because he tore his ACL or something. So Flagg and Anthony Davis are, in theory, their only big offensive players. But if Flagg isn't ready, it doesn't matter. If he's ready, he might get a lot of shots and maybe I win easily. But if he's not, I could just get trounced quickly. Maybe LeBron feels like he's got something to prove, and Luka's trying to pass the ball more too, and he doesn't go nuts in the first.
LeBron's rhetoric in the offseason was mostly like, I accept that Luka Doncic is the man now, and I'm going to learn how to play off ball, and I'm going to learn how to complement him offensively.
But maybe Luka's like, I appreciate you saying that. I'm going to pass you the ball a few more times rather than shoot some step back three with a guy in my face, like I like to do all the time, because I'm Luka Doncic, and I don't care.
Maybe he won't do that anymore because he's less tired. You're like, I can actually make it to the hoop now. I feel less tired. I feel good. My body feels like I could move it.
Yeah. I mean, Luka's probably going to do very, very well. This is he's the best shape of his life. It sets himself up to be MVP, right?
It does.
He's been close anyway. Remember when Jokic did this? Jokic lost a bunch of weight, and at first all the pundits were like, "Is it good that he's in shape now? He had all that bulk, and now he's a problem." And he immediately won 3 out of the next 4 MVPs.
Yeah.
Of course it's better to be in shape, you idiots. It's always better to have more muscle and less fat, right? Unless you're an offensive lineman. What, are you crazy? Even if you're an offensive lineman,
Jokic would
always
have been
rather have muscle.
Jokic would have been an incredible left tackle, by the way. He would have been probably the GOAT left tackle.
No, he's not. Yeah. He's not wide enough for that.
His footwork is amazing.
He would have been the GOAT quarterback. He's
probably
6'10". He can see over everything, and he's got the best pass. He's the best passer of all time.
What are you talking about? He's 7'1", or at least 7 feet.
Well, maybe he just wants him to say that. Whatever height he is, his touch on those deep balls would have been as good as we've ever seen, right? Like
it would have.
He would have been the best quarterback of all
like
time.
the water polo goat of Serbia, which makes lots of sense.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I will say he would have had hard time scrambling and running and avoiding sacks, but he would be great on the tush push. Like, what do you do with that guy on the tush push except?
And now we're just talking about a different European player. That's just how it goes, huh?
That's what happens.
All right, so it's October 7th now. Let's come back at the end of the month and figure out who won this very closely contested bet about Luka Doncic and Cooper Flagg. Obviously, Cooper Flagg is a little baby, and that's why I'm going to win this bet, right? So, should we just find out?
Maybe. Yeah, let's just get to it.
Let's just get to it.
All right, we had to wait a little while because Luka was hurt, but in the end, the difference is 28.7.
That seems like more than the number.
Yeah, it definitely is. But let's not act like we had a big disagreement here. We were within an inch of each other. But it does burn
All right,
me.
rationalize it away.
I could have won this so
rationalize
easily.
your loss
this
away.
Is so easy to win.
Oh, yeah. If just everything was different, I would have won. It's not fair, but if everything was different, I would have won. If literally the entire world was organized in a different way and the laws of physics were somewhat changed, then perhaps I would have won the bet. But instead, Grant won by 11 fucking points. Instead, that's what happened. But it had nothing to do with me making a bad decision and losing the bet. It was probably the fault of God or the Big Bang or some sort of shit like that. Maybe the moon was out of alignment. That must have been what it was.
I really feel like if a few things were different, I would have won. Okay.
I'm sure you would have if the things were different. All right, so that puts us tied on the season, right? We're 3-3.
3-3.
Send me that $100. Send it over.
I'm just paying you with your own money, okay? So don't get too excited.
Whatever. That's what people say when they lose.
The money you paid me last week.
Losers say that. I never say that when I lose because I can handle losing. I can handle it. You have to say shit like that to feel okay. It's sad.
I don't think that's true.
It makes me sad. Ship the money.
You're a sore winner, okay?
I am an asshole winner and you're a bad loser. It's not a good combo. You should probably win more because I'm a much better loser than you, and you're a much better winner than me.
Yeah,
so we should probably switch that up. But I don't want to do it that way because I prefer to win. That's just how it is. Jones, who did you have in this one? Who'd you pick? I don't remember. It was like a year ago.
I had you. So while you two are 3-3, I am 4-2.
So if you actually had the stones to bet with us, you'd be up a lot of money right now. But instead, it doesn't mean nothing. Everyone's even. We're all even because Grant and I are both paid out to each other the same.
Those that can't do
watches.
Those that can't do they produce and they do the vast majority of the work involved in the show.
Yeah.
Also. All right. Next time, I have a feeling that it's going to be another sore winner, bad loser time. That's my hope, at least.
Come on.
I don't gotta be what you want and need to be. I just gotta be living life wild and free. I don't really care if y'all don't like